Get him up here, son. Gotta be on right here. That's a bluegill, bro. First one on. Let's go. Dang, bro. What is going on, y'all? My name is David Cardoso. You guys are watching Native Outdoors. Guys, I'm out here with my buddy Manny, and today we are gonna go speck fishing on Lake Okeechobee. So what I want to do today, I know I recently did a speck fishing video where we came out here with live minnows, and we got it done. We got on them. Now, what I want to do today is come out here and jig for them specifically. So it's gonna be interesting because we've never gone jigging for speck before. Actually, the last time we came out here was the first time I ever gone speck fishing, and today's gonna be the first time I go jigging for them, which should be interesting because if we do get on them, then you guys can use this video as sort of a how-to, you know, because if we get on them, we have no experience doing it or finding them that way, and we do it, then so can you. So right now we just launched the boat at the ramp here. We are in the north side of the lake, Okeechobee. We're gonna go down this canal right here and it opens up to the main lake. And we're just gonna start looking for spots. We could, I mean, this gentleman that's over there just pulled one up right now, right off of the canal. I mean, as you can see, there are boats out here doing that as we speak. But we just wanna get out to the main lake and look for little grass beds and islands that we can look for them on. So we will catch up with you once we get out there. We're gonna ride out right now. Alrighty guys, we just ran out here. As you guys can see, it has just been a perfectly flat, calm day. And like I said, we're on the north end of the Okeechobee Lake right now. And we're in front of all this vegetation. What we're going to do is we're going to get tight up in there, and probably, I don't have a trolling engine yet on this boat, so we're probably just gonna wedge up in there to where we can put out with the outboard if need be. And just kind of start throwing some poles in the water, some jigs in the water here. So really that's all it is. I mean, the idea that I got to do this was from a buddy of mine who does it all the time, and he actually sent me over this way and says, just pick a spot that looks good. And by good, I think he means thick, and get up in there and get some poles in the water. So that's what we're going to do now. We're just gonna kind of putter along and find a good spot to wedge in and see if we can get on the bite. Let's try to like wedge up in here inside of this stuff. I think we're good right here. All right guys, so here we are. I mean, you guys can see how thick we are in this stuff. This is pretty much what we want to be in right here. So we're gonna try. And now what you want to do is get like right here. Manny, I would even give it a nudge forward right there. That's perfect. This is where we want to be right here, bro. Really? Oh yeah. And we're literally going to cast down into like the little holes that are down in there. Get him up here, son. Is that a channel cat? Oh, it's a channel cat.
Oh, he's slimy.
Oh, don't matter. We'll eat him, bro.
That's what's been eating my bait.
That's what's been eating your bait, bro.
You watch those spikes, huh?
All right, guys. So I wasn't able to get it on video, but Manny had one of these $5.99 bamboo poles on. And he's like, I'm on. He grabs it, the bamboo pole just slaps in half, throws it right back in. Catfish.
Well, I throw it half the stick, I throw it back in. I'm on.
You're on?
Yep.
Let's see if there's any speck here. Oh. No way. It met its maker?
Yep. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, bro. All right, guys, so the cane poles, no recommendo. All right, guys, first one going in. Figured I'd try my luck over here.
About the worst $5 I ever spent in my life.
Let's see. About to be on right here. Let's go. What is this? A bluegill, dude?
Bluegill or a sunfish?
I think it's a bluegill. Let's see. That's a bluegill, bro. That is a bluegill.
Now we're a multi-species.
Multi-species fishing. Folks at home, Not the panfish we came looking for, but that one will eat too, bro.
Yeah?
That's
okay.
some good eating.
I never ate bluegill, but...
You've never eaten bluegill?
No, I'm about to eat some today.
Dude, they eat good too, bro. All right, guys, so we have a catfish and a bluegill in the cooler. Let's go. All right, guys, so we decided we are going to move from this spot. We were just not catching what we're after. We did hook one and it came off there with Manny's very expensive cane pole. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to actually push a little bit deeper into the thicker part of the island here and kind of wedge up in there and just see if we can get a little bit more lucky in the thicker stuff. So I figured, like, this is what we were catching them on in the last video, like right up in these pockets here with the minnows. But for jigging, I think we really want to be a lot more shallow and a lot more thick stuff, especially at this time of the day. It's about 3:30 p.m. The sun is still pretty high, so let's see if we can find them here. And that's okay. I mean, if you come out here and you want to try different spots, be at one spot for 15-20 minutes. If nothing, switch out to another spot and move out like that. So I don't know how well you guys can see here. You see how thick this stuff is over here, dude. That might be money right in there, dude.
Let's go a little deeper in.
Yeah. Bro, boys and girls, I wasn't even filming. Dude, it was instant. I threw it down there and it was instant. Oh, that is a crappie right there, boys and girls. First one on, let's go. There you go, guys. We moved spots and pretty much got on them. I mean, it's been a little slow, I will admit, for about 20 minutes, but there it is. I mean, I don't even have to measure it, but I will, just for safekeeping. Where did we put the slab checker? In here, right? Yep, here it is. Here you go. So here's how we measure our crappie. Just pretty much stick them in here. There's our 10-inch line. It's right there. You can see he's well above that 10-inch line. So first keeper going in the cooler. You're on? You're on a branch? Let's see if we can secure ourselves another one out of there. I went way back in there. Oh, on a branch. It's a little bit challenging because you have to maneuver your stick, but on with the speck. How fast was that, bro?
In and out.
It was instant. Yep. All right, guys, we have moved for like the third time. Let's see how this spot treats us here. Well, Manny got on like, I don't even think the engine was off yet. You need the slab checker? It's up here. Got a big one, bro. Big branch right here.
Same one, bro? Same one that got away?
Oh, Manny on silently. All right, guys, so we are into the last part of the night here, and we decided, you know what, we caught a few of them with the jigs, but we want to go home with more fish. So luckily we did buy some minnows. We came out here and we're just throwing them out. So here's how we're doing this, guys. Little minnow right through the front part of the nose right there, nice and lively. About 6 inches above that, we got our split shots, just like that. And about 1.5 to 2 feet, we got a bobber. This is a light up bobber, so it's already starting to get dark. So I'm gonna throw this out there, see what she brings in. There we go. Set it and forget it type of fishing. It's real windy out here though. Manny is on right over here, guys. As you guys can see, like I said, set it and forget it type of fishing. Little one? Oh, catfish? I think we won't keep that one. They're a little small. Another catfish on the boat. It's not looking good, guys. not looking good for us. We'll keep that one, dude.
And it got me all tangled up in my other one.
We'll keep that one. I ain't mad at that one. Alrighty guys, so it is very clearly night now, which you cannot really jig for crappie at night. It's virtually impossible, but you can fish with minnows with them. And we do have, like I said, a live well filled with minnows just for this. So we didn't do too well with the jigging, I will admit. Honestly, for our first time, I'm surprised we even did pull up some. But we are gonna get redemption. I'm gonna come back out here one day early. I'm gonna find the spots. I mean, this is just my second time on Lake Okeechobee, so we're honestly just trying to figure stuff out here and see what we do. But I'm pretty confident about this right now, what we're about to do. We got about 8 or 9 rods that we're gonna throw in the water with these little light up bobbers, and see if we can start pulling some speck up, get them on the boat.
David on with crappie, bringing them up. That's what we're talking about right there.
Not legal.
He's calling it. He said not legal. I say legal.
Not a chance. Not a chance, bro.
Oh yeah, he's kind of small. We're catching bass bait. That's what we're doing. Yeah, measure them wrong. Put them in the.
Yeah. Manny, what you got on there that is pulling drag like that, bro? That can't be no speck. It's a speck? Get that thing in the boat, bro. Pulling drag? Slab, bro. Oh my god, that's the one of
something's down, no?
That's no, we're good. We got 5 in the water. That's the one of the night right there, bro.
He bent the hook.
That's the one we were waiting for. Let me see.
Bet here, right here.
Dang, bro.
Look at that.
That's what we call a slab right there, boys and girls. Nice. Come on, Manny. Don't let him work you. Get it up here. There we go. Silent but violent. I think we ought to measure that one. What you think, bro?
I don't think so, bro. I think at this point we got a trained eye.
That's a hoss right there. Yes, sir.
There you go.
There it is, boys and girls. That's what we're after. Guys, it has been slow, slim pickings. I don't know, we probably got like 10 of them in the cooler so far. It's been really, really slow today. We've been fighting the wind a lot. We've had to move around a lot and just kind of get switched up. Now we're just kind of embedded in here, and you guys can see all our little bobbers out. But it's been slow, you know? That's why it's fishing and not catching. Good fishermen don't really like that saying. But this is what we're doing for the night, guys. So, well, here we are, folks, back home. We got home late last night, so I didn't really focus too much on filming, but we are in the kitchen, and here we got laid out in front of us some whole crappie. I left it whole this time. This is the bluegill, and this is the catfish. Something really interesting about the catfish, you can see the yellow in the flesh there. That was kind of interesting. And then, I mean, obviously the bluegill and the crappie. Looks like bluegill and crappie. So I want to do something special this time. I want to try all 3 of these fish. And now, don't get on me about the way that I'm going to cook these fish. Yes, I'm going to fry all 3 of them. You might say, David, when you fry anything, it's going to taste good. Sure. But I want to see, this is just the way I want to cook them, because the last time I did a fish fry with crappie, it kind of left me wanting more because we didn't have enough. So I've really been craving this recipe for a while, and that is to baste it in this Frank's Red Hot Buffalo sauce and then go straight from there into the flour. So for the purpose of keeping everything the same, I'm going to pretty much smother all of this in the Frank's, then into the flour, and then we're gonna fry it up. And we're just gonna do a taste test of which one tastes best, or if we could even taste the difference really on any of them. I'm really interested to see if we can taste the difference on the catfish versus the bluegill and the crappie. So, like I said, I'm just gonna grab, let's see if I can do this with one hand here. Just going to grab the Frank's, and I think I'll just use this one. Then I'll put some on the bottom.
let's just go ahead and dump everyone in there. Let's get some of this on here. Just kind of cover everybody. I wonder if I should do this like one at a time. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do, just so I know what's what. So get some Franks on this. Pour our flour over here. And then I want to get this nice and coated all over, basically. Flip it around, all up inside. Looks pretty dang good to me. And you guys can see I made little slits in the meat just to have some more surface area in there to fry up and get some of that flour, some of that Franks. For those of you guys who've never seen this recipe, do not be alarmed right now. This is very good. You might think like, oh, it's just gonna taste like Franks. It's not. It honestly just like gets a really good flavor. Tastes awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover it up. Sorry about the noise, guys. We are cooking. This is a fully functioning household right now, folks. We got kids in the background, dogs going crazy, wife cleaning stuff, fully functioning household. So we'll put this to the sides, give it a little shake off. Boom. Now this one, same deal, coat it up. Alrighty, and there's our catfish. So we got our catfish fillets right here. We got our bluegill, and obviously our crappie, which is whole. So let's go on and fry up. Now, another important step that I forgot to do was season these fillets before putting them in the flour, but it doesn't matter. We can just do it now. Real simple. Some salt. And some pepper. All right, guys, here we are. Just got done frying up some pieces with nothing for my wife that she wanted. And now I'm gonna start with the one that I'm gonna use, which is the one that's all covered in Franks. There we are. Let that fry up we'll let that fry up for about 2 minutes, give or take, on each side. We'll be ready to pull it. There it is, guys. All of our fish is officially done. We have our crappie right there, our catfish, and our pieces of bluegill. Alrighty, guys, here it is, our Lake Okeechobee Redneck Grand Slam. We got our bluegill, our catfish, and our whole speck right there. So right off the bat, you can tell these were all done the same. The bluegill, I mean, look how nice that looks spread out like that. Catfish, looking good too, real nice and soft. And then our entire crappie, looking delicious. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dig in. All right, let's see what she tastes like. So first thing I'm gonna do is this bluegill. Here it is. That's delicious. Ain't nothing wrong with that right there. Okay, one bite out of every fish. Then we got our catfish right off the bat. Looks a lot more oily, which I think it is. A lot more like grease on that catfish. I don't know if that's the right word. It might be fat, which might be what that yellow stuff was on the meat. Is like a little bit more fat on the catfish, which makes sense. Now let's go in and dig into this this speck. Look how flaky that meat is on that speck, folks. It's like butter. That's why people go to Lake Okeechobee. It's for that right there. That's that butter of the lake. It just falls apart in your mouth. So, my one bite review of each one of these fish. Our bluegill, a lot firmer than everything else on here. So like the meat on this is very flaky and firm. almost like if you want to compare it to like a snapper. If you're looking at saltwater fish, it's like snapper. Our catfish, very fatty. Not bad, very fatty. I like it. Has a distinctness to it. And then obviously our speck, I mean, it's just butter. It falls apart in your mouth. It's everything you could want out of a fish. It's very comparable to a hogfish. If you guys have had a hogfish before, then you'll know what that's like. And it's just amazing. So, guys, with that being said, we are done with this video. That's all I have for you guys today. I mean, we had an awesome time out on the water. We wanted to go with the intention of catching a bunch of speck on the jig, but that didn't happen. I don't know, maybe it was something with the moon or something. But we ended up catching a whole bunch of other fish, which turned this video into a Lake Okeechobee Grand Slam, catching 3 different species, cooking them, cleaning them, trying them out, and reviewing them. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, make sure you give it a subscribe. We got turkey coming up next. In the next few weeks, I may have a week or 2 there where I might slow down on posting. But that's only because I am going to be tackling turkey really hard, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Lord willing, we can get a turkey and we can get a gobbler down this season for you guys. And I'm just super excited about turkey. So that's it. You guys subscribe. You guys be good. God bless. We'll see you guys on the next one.